and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Taking a look at Brooklyn, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And checking out Indiana, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And seeing where the Nets are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the forward positions, Warren and Sabonis. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert, and it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And looking at the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Aldridge in at the center position. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
And here's Harden. Passes it to Durant. Good work defensively by Turner. Brogdon against Harris. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Raptors.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Brogdon outside. On the wing, Turner. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Sabonis following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Down low, here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. LeVert against Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Irving. From the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie Irving from range. That is such a beautiful looking shot.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Inside, here's Turner. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Harris, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
First free throw is good. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
We talk about the best shot blockers in the NBA, Doris. The conversation might start with Miles Turner.
There is no doubt. This guy at 6'11" is so active, moves so well laterally. This guy led the league in blocks. He normally is top 5, and he's got a reputation now around the league. Guys are starting to get a little shy when they hear his footsteps. Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Karis LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Karis, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Karis LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Mills, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. LeVert hits both of them. Doris, at this point of the season, we see which teams have gotten better. What's the toughest threshold, do you think, to cross?
I think breaking through and becoming that championship team, that one team standing when the last game has been played. Listen, if you've struggled for long stretches, getting to 500, can be a process. But to me, those teams that can cross from perennial postseason participant to NBA champion, that is the hardest threshold.
Here's LeVert. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. LeVert the pass to Turner. Over Aldridge. And Turner the bucket on the assist by LeVert. And it's 6 points for Miles Turner.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Katie against Sabonis. Durant kicks to Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. A rebound by the Nets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by 7. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Turner. Now LeVert. To the middle, here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's KD, following the score by Indiana. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. And it's Brogdon off the drive. In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards. And then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
KD with it, picked up by Turner, and he makes that one. KD's got 6.
We talk so often about three-point and restricted area shots, but the best players can score from the mid-range. Count Kevin Durant amongst them.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here is Harden after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. And Harden with the stuff.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Harden. Turner trying to free himself up, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden bounce pass. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
That one goes in.
Now, this is yet another example of the growth of Karis LeVert. You almost have to have that floater game in your arsenal.
And the Nets with possession here. 6-point game. Outside Millsap. Misses the 3. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. McConnell scanning the floor. Left side, Warren. And the 3 off target. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. Indiana also making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Lamb in there for LeVert. Nets leading by 6. Mills with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Harris from the arc. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. Brissett comes in for Warren. Pacers trail by 6. Now here's McConnell. There's Bitadze. Paul Millsap with the rebound. And the Nets with possession. Harris kicks to Millsap. Harris outside. Back to Millsap. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Lamb passes to Craig. Here's Bitadze. Millsap covering. Inside. It's stolen by Harris. Outside Millsap. The pass to Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Brissett, defended by Griffin. Passes to McConnell. He kicks it to Lamb. Pass to Craig. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the rejection by Harden. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Harden against McConnell. Pass to Lamb. Here's Brissett. There's the pass to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Lamb. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Nets leading by 11. Griffin, no one around him. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Craig against Griffin. Brooklyn with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. And here are the Nets. Up top, Brown. Covered by Lamb. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a fortunate turn of events for Brown last year. Dorsey was traded from one of the worst teams to one of the best.
And what I respect is how scrappy, how hard playing, how defensive minded a guard this guy is. But he's also willing to fit perfectly around stars. He finds a way to do all the dirty work and make himself a factor.
And McConnell gets it to go. Brooklyn leading by 11. Harden outside, driving to the basket, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Lamb. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's McConnell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brooklyn with the ball. Harden surveying the D. Brown outside. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Yes, that goes in. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Now Brown. Pass to Harden. Outside for Millsap. Misses the three. Pacers trail by 9. Here's McConnell. He gets it in there. McConnell's got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. McConnell against Harden. Here's Griffin. It's not going to go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Craig with it. Picked up by Harris. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Lamb against Brown. And here is Lamb. He had 10 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's McConnell. No good on the last second attempt there. Joe Harris has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face those elite talents.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able to challenge and play against the best players night in and night out. So I'm always excited for a matchup.
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And so in the game for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Brissett in at the 4 slot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb and stolen by McConnell. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Lamb. Indiana with a new shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But Who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And taken away by Brown. Pass to Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Brown right side. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, there's a level of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon plays with. Boy, puts his head down and does so with a purpose.
And after averaging just 6 points per game as a rookie, Domantas Sabonis was moved by the Thunder to the Pacers.
Yeah, think about it. He was the key part of the trade sending Paul George to Oklahoma City. And all Domantas has done since that deal, guys, improve his game. He has become one of the elite skilled bigs in the league. He's been named to a couple of All-Star games. This guy has proved to be a great value for the Pacers.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
It's really a little bit insane to think that back in 2016, Malcolm Brogdon was a second-round pick. This guy's a special shooter. He's incredibly efficient. He's already led the league in free throw percentage, and we know he takes pride on the defensive end. This guy is a real player in today's NBA.
Brogdon hits them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Mills passes to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pacers trail by 6. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
So it's Brooklyn now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Mills with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
LeVert kicks to Sabonis. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. This one for 3. A rebound by the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. At the elbow, it's Warren. The pass to Brogdon. To Warren from outside the arc, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Indiana. They've picked up 11 straight. And Warren the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Warren's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to KD. Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a nasty finish from Malcolm Brogdon. My goodness, go to work.
The Nets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. KD's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, I love the way Karis LeVert is attacking. This guy is a skilled guard with tremendous speed.
Nets trail by 5. Now here's Mills. No points in the game hit for him. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
They get it back. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Turner's got 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And they're able to recover.
Well, that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Nets trail by 11. Here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Warren for 3, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 41% for the game. Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Some changes for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Durant finds Mills. Back to KD. They need this. Shoots over LeVert. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Kevin Durant. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to LeVert. Jacks up a 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound. And so it's Brooklyn with it. To the right side. And Mills kicks to KD. In the corner, Irving with it. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pacers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And that one falls for Turner.
Boy, when you think of Miles Turner, one word that's always been attached to his name is potential. This guy is still young. He can make shots as a face-up guy. He's a tremendous shot blocker. Just continue to refine your skills.
Both free throws good from Turner. Nets trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 14 points.
Well, Joe Harris has got the kind of offensive arsenal that allows this kind of cooking to happen. He is working right now.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Brogdon finds LeVert. Back to Brogdon. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
James Harden. He's checked in for Patty Mills. And Indiana with a change here, too. McConnell's checked in. Harris outside. Nets passing it around. Harden outside. Back to Millsap. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Turner passes to Warren. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Stolen by Durant. Here's Irving. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
LeVert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
First one falls for him. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Irving. The Pacers also changing it up. Torrey Craig comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Lamb in there for Warren. LeVert hits both of them. Nets trail by 12. Harden the pass to Griffin. Millsap inside. Craig defending. Millsap misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Sabonis, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And just so comfortable from that area. Millsap continues to get it done even against tough defense.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Here is Harden. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Millsap has the open look. Another miss by Millsap. Indiana leading by 12. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Sabonis with the bucket.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And it's Brown missing. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Lamb, here we go.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 16. And there's the pass to Harden. Outside for Millsap. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first one falls, and the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis, and it's Brissett in for LeVert. And both free throws good for McConnell. Here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes to Griffin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside, Lamb. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. And so it's Indiana riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Domantas. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, Domantas. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Karis LeVert has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
Well, they're getting to the line more, and that usually comes down to wanting it more. Because once they had the lead, they kept pushing. They tightened the screws up, and they didn't let go.
Then over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. You need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Aldridge in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Sabonis, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Nets trail by 15. Pass to Harden. There's the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
A really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Pacers leading by 13. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to LeVert. Outside, Warren. Back to LeVert. 5 on the clock. For 3, Brogdon. They get it back. There's Sabonis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Harden against Brogdon. Outside, KD. The kick out to Aldridge. The tray. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Brogdon, and the layup's good off the glass. Brogdon's got 12 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside Irving. It's Durant on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 17. Here's Brogdon. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And KD, here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
The pass to Turner. Now here's LeVert. Down low, here's Warren. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. He's got 14.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Durant. That one wide left.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Harden against Brogdon. Now here's LeVert. T right on him.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clock at 4. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 19-point game. Here's Harden. And it's sent back by Turner. Brogdon against Harden. Brogdon looking it over. To the inside. Here's Turner. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Irving for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 11 points.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Here's Brogdon, and he jams it with authority.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Indiana. Durant knocks down the step-back J. He's got 15.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Nets trail by 18. Now Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Durant with the wide open look. His three-pointer is off the mark. The Pacers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Feeds it to Turner. It's deflected. Outside, Sabonis. Here's LeVert. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Harris.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Brogdon outside. And here's LeVert. 14 points for him. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
We know this about him. T.J. Warren is a dangerous scorer who can catch fire in no time.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Durant, and it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Wants to get it to KD, and does. Nobody near Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Brogdon outside. Pass to LeVert. Sabonis at the elbow. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got 15.
Well, talk about a one-man show. Irving makes a play with the defense and converts with his offense.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Nets trail by 16. Harris outside. Mills with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Banked in off the glass.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Now here's LeVert. 16 points for him. Sabonis trying to get open. A nice shot by LeVert. He's got 18.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Warren. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Indiana also making some changes. Brissett comes in for Sabonis. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for LeVert. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Brogdon, covered by Mills. On the wing, Lamb. To the paint, here's Brogdon. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Katie. Good on the triple. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's Lamb. The pass to Brogdon. Back to Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Right wing. Claxton the pass to Irving. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now Brogdon. He's got 18.
Right here.
Passes it to Brissett. Shoots from the elbow. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. And the Pacers lead by 20.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Lamb with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's Turner. It's tipped. And there's the foul. It's on Brissett. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Torrey Craig comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Now here is Harris. He's got 16. Claxton. Here's Griffin. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Here's Brissett. And here's McConnell. Outside, Lamb. Brissett passes to McConnell. Here's Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Lamb's got 6 points in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Irving against Lamb. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Out to Harris. Tries yet again. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harris has got 18 points.
So smooth with his shot mechanics. Joe Harris, what a pretty jumper.
Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Mills. Can't hit from 12. Nets trail by 19. On the wing, Irving. Brissett grabs the miss. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mills with the steal. 3-on-3. Irving from long range. Buries the long range jumper. He's got 18.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Bounce pass from McConnell. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Pacers lead by 18.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 18. Out left to the wing. Here's Griffin. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting threes.
Lamb with the ball. Over Irving. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers up by 15. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Lamb, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Lamb passes to Bitadze. Shoots over Griffin. Bitadze with the bucket.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Fires the 3. Brissett grabs the miss. Brissett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lamb finds Craig. Over Harris. Lamb trying to free himself up. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Harden against McConnell. Lets the 3 fly. Griffin's shot is off. Indiana leading by 17. Now, here's McConnell. Here's Craig. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Harden, no good. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. McConnell against Harden. McConnell kicks to Craig. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Brissett. That one, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Karis LeVert comes in for Brissett. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Nets trail by 17. The 3 from Harden. He can't get that one to fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Down low, Craig lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Craig's got 7 now in this quarter.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Irving passes to Harden. It's rebounded by Indiana. LeVert's got 6 rebounds in the game. McConnell in the corner, and stolen by Harris. Outside Millsap. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Harris kicks to Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Kyrie Irving. LeVert the pass to McConnell to the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Harris kicks to Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Harden against McConnell. Pass to LeVert. Driving inside. There's Sabonis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Harden the pass to Millsap. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Craig. Here's LeVert over Harris, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. LeVert's got 20 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From deep, Harden. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Irving. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
McConnell against Harden. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for Paul Millsap. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. T.J. Warren comes in for Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Harden the pass to Durant. It's over Brogdon. And the Nets miss again. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Pass to Sabonis. It's Turner, high post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Shoot.
And the first one drops. free throw is good from Turner. Nets trail by 9. Now Harden. And the pass to KD. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Pacers leading by 9. And here is Brogdon. LeVert with it. To the paint. Here's Warren. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Outside Irving. A three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Brogdon outside. Left side, Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over KD. Sabonis, no good. Nets trail by 11. Irving for 3. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts it up from 17. Offensive rebound. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Sabonis finds Brogdon. LeVert with it. Guarded now by Irving. To the middle. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 assists here tonight. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The 3 from Harden. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now, here's Sabonis. Fades. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter. Nets trail by 15. Durant. And it's sent back by Turner.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Passes it to LeVert. Back to Sabonis. It's stolen by Harris. Outside Irving. To end the drought. And the shot is long. Indiana leading by 15. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Outside Sabonis. Inside. Here's Turner. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden finds Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Aldridge. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. LeVert with it. Guarded now by Irving. LeVert the pass to Turner. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And that's 18 points for Miles Turner.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Pass to Durant from past the arc. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 5th rebound in this one. LeVert against Irving. LeVert the pass to Brogdon. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity, and not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Karis LeVert.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Sabonis finds Brogdon. Outside Warren. To the inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he gets it back. In the corner, Irving with it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball. And when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
LeVert from outside. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Shoots. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And here's Warren for 3, and Indiana, another 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
LeVert the pass to Brogdon. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.